When you said that you don't fight, you were joking, right? Like you were being sarcastic. The giggle afterwards suggested that you were being sarcastic.
What?
Because Emma tried to ask me about it on my rundown, and I was just like, I'm pretty sure Trav was joking.
Fight wow. Fight who? Fight who do I fight?
Arguing?
Defensive players.
Yeah.
Oh, defensive guys? Yeah, I fight. I'm a fighter in that sense of it.
Great,
but,
perfect. Yep, continue.
But me and Tay, we definitely don't fight.
We don't either.
I mean, I can attest to it. I've never seen it.
It's not true.
That's fair. Doesn't happen often.
No. I think it's probably about the standard.
Well, let's start a fight. How do you feel about God? You claim that you and your wife haven't gotten in a fight in 10 years.
That's right.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not lying. Travis, shall we ask you the same questions?
Well, it's only been 2.5 years, and you're right. I haven't gotten in an argument. Yeah. All right.
Do you remember when Travis Kelce made that bold statement on his podcast claiming he and Taylor Swift have never fought since they started dating? At the time, some fans absolutely melted over the sweetness of it all, while others paused and quietly wondered if that could actually be true. Because let's be honest here, they've been together for almost 2 years now. 2 grown adults with 2 incredibly intense careers, long-distance schedules, constant media pressure, and relentless public scrutiny. You telling everyone there's never been one argument, not even a single disagreement. That's exactly where the curiosity started building. Now enter Jason Kelce and his wife Kylie Kelce, sitting down together on the New Heights podcast. The vibes were pure family energy. The jokes were flowing naturally. Everything felt relaxed and comfortable.
I will say one of Tay's favorite gifts that I got her was the bread slicer.
Oh, nice.
Because she's been throwing together so much fucking sourdough. Gosh. Yes. Got the best gut health there is. I love you, Tay.
And it is true. Like, one of the unfortunate things with making fresh bread is trying to cut that shit. It is hard.
And
the slicer makes a big deal.
Yeah.
More importantly, the responsibility to eat it.
What?
Oh, no. That's the easy part.
I take it upon myself to crush it as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And that's probably not great.
No, it's fresh.
Yeah.
Bread, if it hasn't been like
no
the
preservatives
in there and made shelf stable, no, it's healthy.
So good.
Until that specific topic resurfaced, Kylie Kelce very casually, very honestly, basically said what most of us were already thinking deep down. Travis Kelce had to be joking when he said that, right? And listen carefully, the way she said it wasn't shady at all. It wasn't aggressive or trying to start drama. It was that real marriage, real-life tone of someone who's been through actual relationship experiences. She even laughed afterward, suggesting she thought Travis was being sarcastic. Emma had apparently tried asking Kylie about it earlier on her rundown, and Kylie's response was pretty straightforward. She was pretty sure Travis was joking around. But Travis responded with confusion, asking who he fights and what kind of fighting they meant. He started talking about fighting defensive players on the field, clearly deflecting from the relationship question. You could tell immediately that Travis knew exactly where this conversation was heading. So what does he do? He jokes around and tries to blur the definition of fighting altogether. Classic deflection move. And for a brief second it actually works. Everyone laughs and the tension eases up considerably. But then he circles back to the original point. And this is where everything gets genuinely interesting because he doesn't walk it back at all. He doesn't say, okay, maybe I exaggerated a little bit. He doesn't say, well, not fought in the traditional sense. He doubles down completely. No fights, no big arguments, no serious blow-ups. Still standing firmly on that statement. Now let's pause here because this is exactly where fans split into 2 camps. Some people heard that response and said, wow, relationship goals right there. Others said that sounds completely unrealistic and impossible. And honestly, both reactions are completely valid. Because here's the thing about relationships. They don't have to be loud to be real and meaningful. Some couples genuinely don't fight the way others do in their relationships. Some communicate early before problems escalate. Some avoid escalation naturally. Some just move differently through conflict. If you're finding this conversation as fascinating as we are, hit that subscribe button right now because we're diving even deeper into what makes this moment so compelling. But it's also completely okay for people, especially someone like Kylie Kelce who's been married for years, to question it openly. That doesn't mean she doesn't believe the relationship is real. It just means she understands the reality of long-time relationships. And that's exactly why this moment didn't feel fake or staged. It felt genuinely human and relatable. What made this episode truly hit differently wasn't just the claim itself. It was the reaction surrounding it. Kylie Kelce questioning it naturally, Travis Kelce standing firmly by it, Jason Kelce letting it breathe without turning it into unnecessary drama. No scandals manufactured, no PR talk scripted, just a moment that made fans talk, debate, and genuinely reflect on relationships. Taylor Swift wasn't physically on the episode, but she didn't actually need to be present. Her name came up naturally, respectfully, and casually throughout the conversation. Not as a headline grabber, but as part of Travis Kelce's real life. From talking about gifts he's given her, like that bread slicer for her sourdough baking hobby, to how seriously he takes the relationship itself, the conversation never felt forced or performative at any point. It felt like family talking about someone who genuinely matters to them. Travis mentioned how Taylor has been making so much fresh sourdough bread, and how he takes it upon himself to eat it as fast as possible. He talked about her being dethroned in popularity, and Jason joked about being tagged in pictures of Japanese maples. These weren't carefully crafted PR moments. They were real glimpses into their actual life together. The conversation even expanded into relationship advice territory when Kylie asked about red and green flags. Travis immediately said anyone who uses the term red flags is itself a red flag to him. But when pressed about actual alarming characteristics, he gave a thoughtful answer. Anybody who doesn't treat service people with respect and kindness. Anyone who's overly narcissistic. He emphasized you can gauge a lot about who people really are by how they treat people they have nothing to gain from. Before we wrap up, make sure you're subscribed because we're bringing you more real conversations like this that cut through the celebrity noise. Whether you believe Travis Kelce or not, one thing remains crystal clear. The conversation felt real, unscripted, and genuinely human. That's what made this podcast moment resonate so deeply with listeners everywhere.